Hello, everybody. All right, there's something here I got to get used to with YouTube about the orientation of these videos. Oh my gosh. I'll get it right, girls. I'll get it right. Good morning. It's Friday. Happy Friday, February 23rd. We are working in the little gift bag Junky junk journal. We have added, oh, look at that lovely cord. Let's get rid of that. We have added quite a few things in here actually in the last couple of weeks. This has been the book. I'll say this is our Friday project. Every Friday here on the page for months, I have been working on this book from the very start when it was still a gift bag all the way to where we are today. I'm excited to have you here with me. So please, when you get here, make sure that you say hello so that I know that you're here. There are some things that have been added to the channel. I'm super excited about this. I really didn't make a big old announcement, but there are a couple of things that have been added to the channel that are fun, interactive elements for you guys that I finally, as a channel owner, I finally became eligible to have with you guys. So I'm excited about that. I'm getting a little closer to the project here. They're called supers. And in the chat, which there is a live chat happening right now, let me see if I can't even say hello in the live chat because I'm the one live. But anyway, oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Let me see if I can find it. Good morning. All right, I just did a little good morning note to you guys. These are called supers. And in the live chat on premieres or in the live chat on live videos, there's something called super chat where you can highlight your messages in the chat. Also, super stickers. These are fun animated gifts that you can share in live streams and in different premiere videos. So have fun with it. I hope you have fun with it and you get to do that. Hey, Janice Williams, good morning. Thanks for being here. Okay, so let's do it. So what I've done, this page, this little birdie page, you guys, makes me so happy. Randomly appeared in my Bits and Bobs basket, February 2024. They just randomly ended up in this order in the basket. I love that I have a little bird wing made out of a gum wrapper. I don't know. It just makes me so happy. Anyway, we're on to a new page. And here's what I have. The very last, I know, makes me so sad, actually. The very last wrestling event for Landon of his high school career, where he was at state wrestling last weekend. And this is our ticket. These are our tickets. This is the parking sticker. And then I used you guys, some of you know my little printer, my little Pulley printer. I used my little Pulley printer. It spits out these images. You just send them to your printer and they come out in black and white. It's a little thermal printer. And this is Landon. Landon and his dad. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to put these in here. I thought I wanted to have some little photos of Landon and I just picked this one. This was after he was done wrestling, him talking to his dad up in the stands. So we're going to put this on here with these other little bits of ephemera. Now, I shared with you guys the definition of ephemera recently because I think people use it to mean everything and anything that you put in a book. And that's, although it's become common to do that, it's not really true. It's not everything. So anyway, hey, Mary, good morning. I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome, welcome. It's not everything. It's stuff that you would have thrown out otherwise, like this. Legendary Foods, strawberry flavored protein pastry. They can't call it a Pop-Tart, but it's fashioned after a Pop-Tart and it has high protein in it. Landon does not eat junk food. I mean, he will not because he is incredibly into his fitness and health. So his girlfriend has been putting together little Ziploc bags with healthier treats and snacks for him. I did not know until recently that she had been doing this all wrestling season. But this is he came out of the closet and he's like, look what Maddie got me. And it was this, and the kid loved Pop-Tarts when he was a kid, but he won't eat them anymore now that he's a grown man at 18 and has chosen to eat super healthy. But I loved the packaging and I said to him, I want the packaging for my book. So this is ephemera. This is something that should have gotten thrown out, but now I have a little memory of it. So I'm going to put it in my book along with a picture of Landon. Let's just see how this stuff is going to land in here. How are we going to do this? I wouldn't mind. It would be kind of cute to make this a pocket and then stick the tickets in there. Although I wouldn't mind gluing that there. Although, let's see, maybe it would be fun to have this be, will it fit in its entirety? It will. If I glued that up there, then I could stick the other things in a little pocket. And maybe what I'll do, instead of doing a traditional pocket on the bottom that you stuff in, maybe we could go this way and I could stuff the stuff in here, stuff of the stuff, and then I'll put Landon here. This to me is the fun part about this Junky junk journal, this ephemera journal, where I'm stuffing all these memories and all the things that I just don't want to throw out. Oh, the other thing I had from him, I love the figuring out the juxtaposition of everything. This is a prayer. He was emptying his wrestling bags and we were doing laundry and this came floating out on the floor. And this is actually a copy of it. His coach had given him this. It was in like a little laminated card. And I was like, Landon, I so want to keep this for my journal. Do you mind? And I just made a copy because he returned the actual card to his coach. So we made a copy for him. We made a copy for me, and the original went back to Coach Flynn. But it is a wrestler's prayer. I think that is so sweet that he shared that. So that is perfect if I did that. If I just did that, although it cuts off the words of the prayer a little bit. But if I attach this in a way that it could be flipped, like if I staple it here, then this could be moved to read the prayer. That's perfect. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I love this. And it has been working out really well that half of these pages are not as big as the other pages. These little fold out pages that are cardstock, but they're just a smaller page, a shorter page, and I've been really liking the way it's working out for my book. So, has anybody thought to make one of these? Have you made one? Do you want to make one? Are you thinking about it? I would love to know where you are with this idea of saving your daily junk and putting it in a book. I've decided today, well, no, I decided it a long time ago, but it's time. I really need to create. I'm sending a lot of happy mail, a lot of handwritten notes to the members of the Craft Therapy Club. And so in return, what a blessing, I am getting lots of handwritten notes back from the ladies, and I want to keep them all. I mean, I do keep them all. I've been putting them in a little basket, but I would like to create another book that's just for my interactions with the ladies. Actually, you know what we could do here is I could glue just this part so the other part is not glued, like that. It doesn't cover up too much. I think it's perfect. I hope this view isn't too terribly difficult for you guys because, like I said, going live, these have been premiere videos, so they've been pre-recorded and I've been live with you guys in the comments. But today I decided to actually go live and hang out with you guys and work on this instead of doing a recorded video. Let's see if I can get this to glue down with the silicone glue. But when I do that, I forgot that it doesn't let me do it in landscape, the short skinny view, the one that goes like a TV. This view is tall and skinny instead of long, like this way skinny. And I'm not loving that. I'm not loving it. I wish, I'm wondering if I need to repair this. I wish it was going the other way, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that. Going live on YouTube, although I've done it quite a few times, I usually do it with StreamYard. I'm gluing down these little flaps so they don't interfere with the way I want this to be. I want it to be like a little tuck spot. So I'm gonna glue down 3 sides. This is kind of like a tinfoil-y, on the inside you saw that it's tinfoil packaging. It's a little puffy. Before I do too much to glue this down, what did I say? I was going to put one of these tickets, 8, 9, 10, or I think I'm going to put one of them here. Whoops. My fingers are sticky now, or maybe I want to put that there. Make a decision, Grace. This could go here. Nope. All right, first let's stick this down because it's no problem for that. Gotta let that stick and glue, and then these will go in here along with this, and I'm gonna have to put these kind of that direction when it comes time. Let's let the glue stick before we do that though. And then we'll have the other ticket up top. I use that backwards. Silly Grace, silly goose. Just holding everything down while it dries. Is anybody else here with us? So Janice is here, Mary is here. Good morning. Thank you for being here, ladies. I do appreciate you. And thank you for the grace of, while I'm learning how to use YouTube Live, how this all works. I actually could drop you down even. Let's see if we can get you down a little closer. Is that better? Okay, now this one here, but I'm gonna glue this down in its entirety. It's gonna hang over just a little bit, but you know me, I love things that hang over. I may, you know, we could decorate that and add a little bit of trim, but that's where that stinker is going. I'm gonna put the glue here because I think it comes over the edge there as well, just a little bit. So I'm gonna put the glue on the page so I don't over glue. A little glue heavy right there. We're just spreading it out. What are you guys working on this weekend? Can you share with me what you're up to this weekend? I would love to know what creative projects you want to work on this weekend. I have so many. Let's see. No, you know what? I might be able to get it just at the right height on the top. And then hanging over, like I said, just a little bit this way. Oh my gosh, so sweet. Okay, now we're doing this. You've got to fit in there. Oh, maybe, so we need to be able to fold. It's not quite fitting. Can you get in there? Oh, I ran right into the glue that has not dried. So let's see. I might have to fold them, ladies. They have two fold points where you would have torn, they don't tear the stubs anymore, but where you would have torn the stubs. So I'm gonna do that. Perfect, that just needs to dry. And then we have this here, very bittersweet time of it. I actually have these other photos, and what these, there's the Pop-Tart that he was eating. So let's get that on here. The little Pop-Tart, and then this one, the day after we got back from that trip, we went to church and then we went to breakfast, and Lennon always, you know, he eats very, very healthy, but he decided he was going to treat himself to the thing was huge caramel roll. So I said, oh boy, I better get a picture of this. I said, Maddie's never going to believe it that you ate that big caramel roll. So I had to get a shot of it. I think what I'll do is put these here. We're layering photos because I want it all on here. I want it all. Same thing. We're gonna have it so that it's floppy right there. Move it over a little more. And the beauty of this, you get to do it however you like. Okay, this is that Pop-Tart. This Pop-Tart is what he was eating there. And I don't want to cover up any of the packaging. Although maybe what I can do is staple him here. I love that it says legendary because the North Dakota tagline for tourism is be legendary, be North Dakota legendary. So it's crazy that it says that. He's going right here. Yep, he's gonna go right here. And I think I'm just, well, what happens if I staple him on there? I think it would disrupt the other side, so I better not. You have wrestling regionals tomorrow, and then you come home for orders to fill for tumblers. Your tumblers have been busy. They're so cool. Janice, the ones that I saw that you have the ties on, they're very, very cool. Very clever. I don't know where you learned to do that, but they're very awesome. So good for you. I hope regionals go well. I hope they go really well. You know, it's hard to watch your kids it was hard for me to watch them compete. You know, first of all, fear of getting hurt. Second of all, like physically. Second of all, fear of like them mentally like giving up, or, you know, whatever mentally they're going through as they're battling to beat themselves, really, to be better than they have been. That's the biggest thing, you know, the way we talk about it is be better than you were last time, be better than you were last year, like grow, learn, use your brain, like use the techniques that coaches have taught you. There's just so much for them to do. It really is hard to watch them go through that physically and emotionally. And then to have it be the last, oh, Janice, my heart, it was hard. I will tell you, it was hard. Ooh, I got little sprinkles from the Pop-Tart falling out of the packaging still. Okay, I'm loving this page, you guys. I am going to put a date on it because I do like to date things. I'm just going to write it on there. Oh, more sprinkles. Today is February 23rd. I may add more. Let's see what we do here. 23rd, 2/23, 24. Okay, so I had some other things set aside that I might put in here. So this was Happy Mail from Kim Holloway. Oh, actually, see, this is what I'm saying. She sent me a Valentine, Kim Holloway, and I want to put this in a book so I can keep it. I don't want to throw it out. These were the chocolates that I ate within an hour. There were 3 little lovely Russell Stover chocolates in there, and I ate all of them within an hour. But the packaging is so cute. And then she sent me an actual Valentine, a little creation that she made. And I want to keep both of them. So I'm going to create, I was going to put them in here, and then I thought, nope, I want to have, because I have other Valentines. I haven't even opened some of them yet. I've got Happy Mail, have not opened them. But I have this one from Shauna, sent me this one. And I would like for these to be in their own journal, just for Crafty Chicks. So I'm not going to put those in here, even though I had set them aside. But I've since decided they're going to have their own book. So next up, when I go into my little bin here, if I flip the page, next up, this is my niece and my nephew, Jenna and Eli. They are brother and sister. And these have been on my fridge for a long time. Like, oh my gosh, Eli's in college, and this is his 10th grade photo. But what happens is that, you know, each year we get their school photo, and I've been just sticking them on the fridge. And like, you know, this would be up there, and then I'd get a new one, and I just put this on top, and then I get a new one, and I put this on top. She actually gave me these both this year. We got these 2. So I only need the 2 photos on the fridge, which I have, and these were all behind them. So I thought, I'm going to stick these in this book. Like, could throw them away, but I don't want to throw them away. So I think what I'm going to do is make a page of Jenna and Eli, and wouldn't that be cute like this? The thing is, I would love to be able to flip them to see, because Jenna was, even when she was here for Christmas, she was like, what grade was that? And we were flipping them over, and she had written down her age and grade on them. So I would love to be able to see those. So she's been writing on the top of these photos. So if I paper clip it or glue it on the bottom, I'll be able to flip them and see that. So we'll do that. And then here's Eli. And then I have this really big one, this really cute one of Jenna, 8th grade, age 14. This is all I have, so they're going in here just because I don't want to throw them out. So we're going to keep them. Hello, Ruth. How are you? You've been looking for us. So did you go to the channel and then hit the live tab? So what you would do is go to the Comfy Nest with Grace YouTube channel and then hit the live tab. You should be able to find us when we're live. I'm glad you found us. Thanks for being here. All right, let's see. Were these both written on the top? Kind of. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm simply going to, can I paper clip these? Yeah, I think I can. Not paper clip, staple. Oh, kind of threw those to the side. This will be super easy, right, to do. This is not hard at all, but it gives me a place to put them that I just feel terrible throwing them out. So we're not gonna. I got purple. They got themselves a purple staple. Okay. Now let's do 5th, 6th, and 8th. Where did 7th go? They must have missed a year where we didn't get a photo. I think I'll go like this. Well, actually, the 5th is the oldest one. I think we're going to go like this. She's hockey. She's a hockey chick. I'm going to go up a little higher on these. Oh, I don't want to put a paper clip or a staple through them though. So I'm gonna hold these up and then staple down so I don't go through landing on the other side. So I'm gonna staple on this side. Yep, now we're safe. And then here, so I'm trying. A page of Jenna and Eli. Perfect. That's so cute, right? I love it. I love it. Okay, so now what I have left in here are like some of my food packaging that I didn't want to throw out. And one of them I was thinking I could actually put, it's tiny. It's one of my favorite little drinks to drink when I'm home. And I want something other than water, especially if I'm super thirsty. So this is, it's called Propel in grape, and it's the one I always go to. So it kind of would match and be colorful on this page. So I'm gonna put it here. And again, with this, that's just gonna go right there. And I'm just gonna write one of my faves. It has nothing to do with Jenna and Eli. It doesn't matter to me. I don't need a page to be solely about one thing. It's just daily ephemera going in a book. That's the main goal here. So I have other food containers, and the good thing about food containers is they're super bright. Now this is hilarious to me because I'm gonna cut this down while I tell you the story behind these M&Ms. Let's see, your notice says you are going to be, oh, where is that notice? Where did I say that, Ruth? Good gravy. Where did I tell you that? Because I sent out a couple of notices. Oh, goodness. I see. On Telegram. I'm looking right now. I'm going to give them the link. Thank you for telling me that. I did not realize I said that. I'm just taking a minute to share with them the link. Good gravy, Ruth. Thank you for telling me I goofed up. That way the other girls aren't still looking. It's YouTube. It was scheduled for YouTube. I mistyped it. Now, I definitely won't use this side, and I won't use this side. Oh, although this is the story behind it. These were to Chris from Santa. I got to use that side now. These were from Christmas. And Chris got them in his stocking from Santa. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And I found them the other day in the cupboard, and I'm like, all right, clearly he doesn't want to eat them. So I ate them. I cracked myself up. Oh, I ate these bad boys down. I was like, I'm not even saving them any. It's been since Christmas, and you haven't eaten these? Like, what's wrong with you, child? Or man, what's wrong with you, sir? Can't be getting no M&Ms for Christmas and not eating them. What a waste of some good M&Ms. So I saved this, first of all, because it's colorful and fun. But second of all, because it cracked me up that I gifted them to him and then ate them myself. So that's something every parent would do, every wife would do. Here's my gift to you. I will enjoy it myself. How can I get this in here? I'm going to cut it down a little more. But I'm going to write in here, to Chris from Santa. And then I am going to make a note that I ate them because it makes me laugh. On Messenger. Ruth, thanks for setting me straight, friend. Okay, now, you know me. If something pokes out a little bit, I have no problem with that. Boy, it would be fun if I kept that flap and glued that down. I could write in here. This book is going to get thick and chunky this way, for sure. Or I could go like this and glue it down. That would be kind of funny. I mangled this a little bit when opening it, but it still could be funny. So let's do that. It's going to stick out a little bit. Not quite a whole lot, but it is going to stick out a little bit. The other option, oh my gosh, that Pop-Tart container, I did not empty it. It's still got sprinkles coming out of it. I could go this way, and then when this page is closed, you get a little bit of the M&M like that. That could be fun and funny. All right, let's do this. It's part of the fun. Just getting to decide where everything goes. I cannot glue here because if I put glue here, it's going to glue it together. And I want to be able to open the flap. So I need to pay attention to where I'm gluing it here. Enough. We do not need a lot of that glue. Just a little, just enough. And I probably should make sure that it's not overflowing right here because it would prevent me from closing it. It would glue these together, and I don't want that to be glued together. That's what I mean. Prevent me from opening it is what I should have said. Okay. There we go. This I will fix. It doesn't look great, but I will fix it. So I'm going to flip this open, and then here's where I'm going to write. Oh, gift to Chris in his stocking. Found recently and happily consumed by me. That makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. Evil, insert evil little laugh. And then today's date 2. Let's see, 23, 24. Okay, awesome. We got a lot done. We got a lot done in here. I'm gonna let that dry because I think that's the kind of ink that if you touch it right away, it's gonna smear a little bit. So let's just give it a second. But look what we've done. Look at all we've gotten done in this book. I've been collecting these things over the last week. So I'm doing this once a week with you guys here on Fridays. And our session today was a half hour, and I've been talking quite a bit, right? So I am really on a quest lately to make sure to point out to you guys that you do not need a lot of time to have some creative time for yourself. That even when you're tired, even when you don't feel like you have it in you, but you still want to do something, which is how I feel most days. I just don't have the energy, but I want to do something creative. I'm going to keep reminding you that you don't need a ton of time. A half hour is plenty to get all this done. So thank you for being here, you guys. Thanks for being here. A new video comes out for this project every single Friday, so keep watch on that. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell so you set your alerts and get notifications when these things are happening here on the channel on YouTube, because this stuff is exclusive to YouTube. I know I do stuff on Facebook, and that's where I have been for a long time, but these things are exclusive to YouTube. So if you don't want to miss a thing, make sure that you set your notifications. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I do appreciate you. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Have a beautiful, blessed weekend. I got to figure out how to close this out. If you're catching the replay, please make sure that you say hello. I appreciate you all so much. Bye.